with horses. I said it's 700 horses.
The lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
Jay-Z should have never said what he said about Nicki Minaj's kids because she got friends in high places. He got on stage and exposed her personal business when she got access to top secret government information and databases all across the US. We recently seen her taking pictures with Elon Musk. She was invited to the White House with Donald Trump, and with Jay-Z trying to make her his enemy, fans online believe Nicki Minaj is cooking up something sinister.
Wait a minute. So Jay-Z was talking about Nicki Minaj kids? What? Look, bro, I don't want to hear nobody saying that Nicki went too far when she does respond. Now, don't get me wrong. Nicki has gone far in her tweets and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about? However, I don't want to hear, I can already hear the think pieces. Because I think a lot of us think the same thing about one of them kids. So when Nicki respond, when she respond, I ain't trying to hear Nathaniel. We can just rap, right? This just you call PDF files. You ain't got no facts. You can talk about people, family members that don't even rap. Ain't no rules, right? Even though Jay-Z said that there is rules, leave out women and children. Even though I understand him going at Nicki, because Nicki is his op. Even though he said rappers can't be his op, but okay, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. we just going okay. You know what I'm talking about. You can go at Nicki, but the fact that you brought up her kid, bro, you open that box now. You open that box. I need you to remember that. You open that box, bro. And we all know how her fan base is. We already know how they coming, huh? We know how they coming. We know how they coming, bro. Me personally, I don't fear no man. You know what I'm talking about? But I wouldn't dare mess with Nicki Minaj fan base, bro. Nicki Minaj fan base be stepping. I'm talking about they be walking people down. I wouldn't mess with them, bro. But y'all have a great day, though. One better for you, factuals.
So Nicki Minaj is a little bit too quiet for my liking after that Jay-Z diss, and it's leading me to believe that she is about to come and drag this man to Octemple hell. Because whether people like Nicki Minaj or not, everyone is waiting for her response, however she does it. And I think that is exactly why she's not taking the bait. In fact, I think she's taking it straight to the booth this time. Because to start off, the concept of Jay-Z having smoke for Nicki Minaj's child when Kanye West quite literally dragged multiple of Jay-Z's kids for years and years on end is very interesting to me, but I'll sit and see how this unfolds because I'm a fan of hip-hop.
There's been audio recordings of Nicki Minaj discussing Jay-Z in an unfavorable manner.
That Jay-Z has exhibited signs of envy, jealousy, hate, and stopping bags behind the scenes, allegedly. Why is it always the same story? So that means Nas made all of that stuff up. DMX made all of that stuff up. He was beefing for a minute with 50, with Dame and Dipset for a while. And isn't it interesting how many feuds, even with females, that he's allegedly been behind as well? What about all of the people who have made claims about their businesses or accusations about some business practices, allegedly, of course? Are all of those people even currently right now? Are they all making it up? $55 with bots. 55 and too insecure, too crumpled up on the inside to face the real shit motherfuckers gotta say about your ass. 55 years old and having to rely on bots. That's closer to 100 years old.
The rumor is Nicki Minaj's wrath is not limited to Jay-Z. She also got plans on exposing people that did her wrong back in the day, and one of those people just so happened to be Gucci Mane. There's been rumors about him being a clone, and with all this access to all this information, it's looking like Nicki Minaj possibly is going to expose the truth.
So recently there's been theories claiming that celebrities are secretly being cloned and replaced. And these theories have been around for a very long time, claiming multiple celebrities are secretly clones.
Nicki Minaj is getting ready to air out the real tea behind those Gucci Mane cloning rumors. And all I'm saying is, she might want to keep that security tight because the higher-ups are definitely going to come for her after this. Gucci went to jail one person and came out looking refurbished. Word on the street is, Keisha ain't just his wife. She was allegedly assigned as his handler. The conspiracy aunties have been saying for years, and it looks like they were onto something the whole time. Nicki and Gucci's ex-girlfriend tried to tell folks about this too, but they got dragged for filth. But with everything coming out now about Gucci, folks are revisiting everything Nicki said, and they are saying she was right the whole time. The rumors about Gucci getting cloned started in 2013 when he crashed out on Twitter and went off on everybody. He made multiple tweets claiming he slept with Nicki Minaj and Blac Chyna. He also kicked Waka Flocka out of the Brick Squad, claiming that Waka betrayed him and accused Yo Gotti of being a mole in his camp. Everyone could tell he was high off those substances. Right after this mess, he was right back in the news again. This time, it was for his arrest. He was reportedly acting up and threatening people in traffic. To make matters even worse, he resisted arrest and even tried attacking the officers. After they successfully detained him, they found a firearm and hard substances on him. He would have probably gotten away with this, but this wasn't his first time getting arrested. In fact, just months before this arrest, he had been arrested for attacking an innocent man in the club. He smashed a champagne bottle on the man's head, leaving him with some serious wounds. Gucci was clearly out of control and needed to be tamed as soon as possible before it was too late. He was sentenced to 3 years but only served 2 years because of good behavior. He got some help while he was in prison and finally admitted to being an addict after years of denying it. He put out a series of tweets that said, "Woke up the other day out of this hospital bed, and I'm so embarrassed and ashamed of my behavior that was brought to my attention. I just want to man up right now and take this time to apologize to my family, friends, the industry, and most of all, my fans. I'm sorry. I've been drinking lean for 10+ years, and I must admit it has destroyed me. I want to be the first rapper to admit it. I'm addicted to lean, and that stuff ain't no joke. I can barely remember all the things I've done and said. However, there's no excuse. I'm currently incarcerated, but I will be going to rehab because I need help. I want to thank everyone who has stood by me during this difficult time. Please keep me in your prayers." Now, as I said, he was getting help while he was in there, so by the time he came out, he looked like a different man. He went from being overweight to looking ripped and healthy. He even sounded more polished than what he sounded like before he went to prison. People just couldn't tell if Gucci had really just changed or he was a clone. Around the same time, rumors started going around that Gucci had actually died in prison and was cloned. These rumors were allegedly started by some of his cellmates that he served time with. Things got worse when rapper Hopsin got on his Instagram and admitted to being Gucci's clone. Prior to him admitting to this, people were already side-eyeing him as the potential Gucci clone, but they didn't think he would actually come out and admit it. He claims that he was approached by some secret agents, and they threatened to harm his family if he didn't help them cover up Gucci's death by agreeing to be his clone.
I've been personally playing for about 8 years now. It started around around Illmind 5. When that came out, because the song was so big, and then they told me I had to kind of sacrifice something. They said, you're gonna have to pay it back because you just put this information out there, and this is gonna put people in the wrong mindset of what we're trying to do in society. So they told me that if I don't do these list of things, then they're going to hurt my family. It was like an all-white room, and they opened one of the doors, and it had a Gucci suit. A Gucci bodysuit. And I said, "Oh no, please don't tell me that is what I think it is." They said, "Yeah."
Oh, but it doesn't stop there. Gucci's ex-girlfriend, Mac Brazy, also fueled the clone allegations when she went on IG Live and revealed that Gucci was unalived in prison and cloned while he was in prison. She even said when she saw Gucci after he came out from jail, he didn't look like the same person. And when she tried confronting Keisha about it, she brushed it off and made it seem like she was just making things up. Mac Bray even made a whole diss track just 2 weeks ago, putting Keisha on blast for hiding the real truth about what happened to Gucci and allegedly being his handler.
Cause girl, you don't even know the real Gucci. Y'all think y'all know the real Gucci. Y'all don't know the real Gucci. That nigga parading around out here, that ain't the real Gucci, man. That's not him. I don't know what the fuck, honestly. Like, last time I seen Gucci was at Patchwork Studio in 2010. Cold Blooded was there. Was Mojo there? Yeah, I think Mojo, Cold Blooded. Like, that's the last time I saw Gucci in the flesh, but even that was free Gucci. You thinking what I'm thinking? Man, some ain't right. Gucci, is you in there? If so, blank's right.
Gucci actually ended up addressing the clone allegations, and this is what he had to say. In a way, I feel like I grew. I kind of morphed into a different person. Shedding some of my old ways, I can say I grew up. I love the person I was. I love the person I am, and I love the person I grew to be. I tried to lose weight. I tried to take care of myself. Change my thinking, my environment, and the ones that weren't benefiting me. Yes, that's the transformation everybody's saying they can't believe, but I can believe it. And just when we thought all this couldn't get any worse, Nicki Minaj stepped into the chat and also exposed Keisha for being Gucci's handler. Nicki made this revelation after Keisha brought her name up unprovoked during her and Gucci's appearance on The Breakfast Club, claiming that Nicki didn't give Gucci credit for helping her career. Nicki wasn't here for this at all, especially since she has in fact given Gucci credit multiple times. She got on Twitter and accused Keisha of being a paid handier who is only there to spend Gucci's money and keep him sedated. She also accused Charlemagne of helping the industry to take Wendy Williams down, just like how Keisha is allegedly helping them keep Gucci's clone in check. Gucci wife has been trying to be me for years, been dying for the spotlight for years. She's there to keep Gucci sedated. Charlemagne the fraud is Jay-Z friend and business associate, using heart radio for these disgusting ploys against innocent families. He was around Wendy before her life went to hell. The buck stops here, baby. Bookmark this tweet. Y'all really do not understand who I really am. Bring it. Let's play. Y'all wanted attention? Let's do it. LAPD. Where's the evidence of my home being swatted with a toddler inside 4 times? The way Nicki is talking, it seems like she knows something we don't. We'll just have to wait and see, but baby, it's really getting messy out here. Hopefully, Nicki has protection because the things she's revealing are the exact kind of things the industry doesn't want us to know. One person said, Gucci's ex-girlfriend said that's not him, and she'd been knowing him longer than everybody. The clone doesn't go around any of Gucci's family or friends that he grew up with. It's because they would know immediately that that's not the real Gucci. In interviews, his wife has to tell him what to say. She is his handler. Another person said, the real Gucci man died in prison and his cellmate or someone close to him in prison came out with this statement, and that guy allegedly died as well. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Gucci Mane allegedly being cloned? And do you really believe the allegations Nicki made about Keisha being his handler?
I'm not sure if Nicki Minaj planned on exposing these celebrities, but fans were concerned when they seen her in Elon Musk's facility. She was there for a reason. A lot of people believe she was there to get data on Jay-Z.
Hello guys, it's me, reporting live from Starbase to let you guys know that starships are indeed meant to fly. Oh, hello everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm reporting live from Starbase, Texas. And we wanted to remind you guys that starships are indeed meant to fly. Over and out.
We're now at peak pressure. Basically undoing all that energy here via aerodynamic braking.
Oh, hey guys, no big deal. Reporting live from Starbase, Texas, to let you guys know that that was a good.
Basically more than 5 times the speed of
Oh, hey guys, just me reporting live from Starbase, Texas, to let you guys know that starships are indeed meant to fly. Over. Hey guys, it's me reporting live from Starbase to let you guys know that
Jay-Z should have never opened his mouth. This is some scary business. Beyonce could get exposed. Blue Ivy could get exposed. And how is Jay-Z speaking on her kids when people got a mouthful to say about his twins?
Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want. But if that's not what you like, then you must be a punk. Hold on now, here we go. Who is this girl? She got that junk in her trunk. Baby girl, back it up, poke out your rump. It's S.A.T.